Hey YouTube, it's T-Rex. I'm just making a quick introductory video to introduce myself to the FTM trans community here on YouTube. I really have found the community on YouTube to be such an incredible resource. I don't know if I have anything that would be of help to anybody else, so I will just speak words and not overthink them and have them spill out of my face and be embarrassed about them later. Or I'll just edit them out. So let's see, I'm 44 years old. I just turned 44 in March. And I believe I said I'm a female to male trans person. I'm pre-everything, so that's pre-T, pre-top surgery. I've had no bottom surgery. And in fact, you know, being trans is something that I've always known about myself, but it's also been this thing that I have been carrying shame around. I've been very shameful about it, so it hasn't been something that I've been even willing to sort of let out of the bag, you know, to even sort of face it myself. So I've known it, but I haven't spoken about it or been open about it even with myself. And I'm in therapy now. I actually changed therapists because I could never broach the subject with my old therapist, who's a really wonderful woman, but I could never talk about this subject. It didn't feel safe to me to talk about this particular subject, and I didn't feel maybe that there would be a sort of real understanding about what it is to be trans. So I have switched to therapists, and I'm seeing a male to female transgendered person, and that has been incredibly invaluable to me. It makes a safe place for me to talk about stuff, including everything that I feel kind of makes me a dick about things, like feeling shame about being trans. You know, I don't want to feel shame about being trans. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So anyway, last week it was really great because all of this sort of secrecy that I was keeping around myself with this issue of being trans, letting people mistake me for being a lesbian because I'm in a relationship with a woman. But I have never once referred to myself as a lesbian. I don't identify as a lesbian. Other people do label me as lesbian and speak of me as lesbian, but that's something that I've never identified with. In fact, I felt it to be sort of like, you know, that I'm a quote-unquote lesbian, but of circumstance, right? Like I am currently a female in a relationship with another female, therefore I'm a lesbian, but I don't identify that way. I never have, and in fact, it's you know, to me, it's another female label, and the issue is not that I'm a lesbian. The issue is that I am not a girl. So, you know, this has been really sort of a lot to digest in a short amount of time because, as I said, I haven't really faced this stuff up until recently. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know, you know, how I feel about doing physical transition. I think I would love to do that, but I have some fears and stuff surrounding, you know, family members, and, you know, I don't know. I'm working shit out. I'm working some shit out. So anyway, thanks for listening. I know this is fucking doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. I don't even know what I've covered here, but hopefully there'll be a little something in there that might be helpful to somebody else.